Briefly give you guys a heads up about the durable medical equipment, prosthetics, orthotics, and supplies competitive bidding, thank you, program. So what this is it covers durable medical equipment, which is like canes and walkers and wheelchairs, oxygen, those kinds of things. They're in part of the Medicare Part B supplies. So the way it is today, if you need a walker or a wheelchair, Medicare pays 80, if you're in the regular Medicare program, you don't have Secure Horizons or some sort of Medicare Advantage plan. If you have regular old everyday Medicare, Medicare pays 80% and you pay 20% of whatever the bill is. Well, what we're doing now is we're asking suppliers to bid and give us a price on a wheelchair. So we can save some money instead of just paying 80% of whatever bill they send us. This new program is only in certain areas of the country and for certain products. So as I mentioned, we contract with certain suppliers, and if you're in a contract area, what we call a competitive bid area, then you must purchase your wheelchair or walker or oxygen from a contracted supplier. And we'll be doing lots of communication about this over the next couple of months, letting you know where you need to go to get those supplies. It's only, it will help you save money, and it also strengthens our fraud program. It started small. We first started this a few years ago in just 2 areas of the country, Miami and a place in Texas. And within the first year, we saved $3 million in just 2 cities in 1 year. So there was some new legislation that rolled it out to 9 areas. And in 2011 alone, in just those 9 communities, not the entire state, just a metropolitan area, $202 million was saved. So the Affordable Care Act, good news, expanded it to 91 new areas. Now, Spokane isn't part of it right now. This first expansion through the Affordable Care Act, Greater Seattle, Greater Portland, Greater Boise area, and I'll show you a map of what that looks like, begins July 1st. These are the products that are affected. So not every single thing that we would call durable medical equipment, so not like a brace that you might have, that you might get from the doctor, but just these items here. So why am I telling you guys about it? You're in Spokane, you're not in Greater Seattle or Boise. Well, I'm telling you about it because if you're a snowbird, you might be visiting an area that is a competitive bid area. Any of you guys go down to Yuma or Phoenix or San Diego, this will affect you while you're down there. You will need to purchase any supplies. Let's say, God forbid, you go down to San Diego and you fall and break your leg. So, and you need a walker for a while. You'll be purchasing that walker from a contracted supplier. And the good news about that, not only does it save the Medicare program money, but it also saves you money because you're still paying your 20%. But now you're paying 20% of a much lower price and not the big rate that you paid the year before. Now, there is a national mail order program for diabetes testing supplies. So this is another reason I'm telling people in Spokane about it. Because if you live in Boise or Seattle or Spokane or Chewelah or Cheney, then, and you purchase diabetes testing supplies via mail order, you must get the supplies from the Medicare contracted supplier. So diabetes test strips, mail order, you'll have to use the Medicare contracted supplier beginning July 1st of this year when this program goes into effect. You can still go down to Safeway or Rite Aid or Walgreens and get your diabetes testing supplies. It's only if you buy them via mail order. If you're on a Medicare Advantage plan, this doesn't affect you at all. You go along with whatever your Medicare Advantage plan network providers are. Here's where you can get some more information on it, if you like. And I just wanted to briefly show you the areas in case you're visiting the grandkids or something. This is what we call Greater Seattle, so it's King, Pierce, Snohomish County. If you go to Oregon visiting, it's this area into Washington and Oregon, Greater Portland, and Boise, those counties. So if you visit those areas. Any quick questions on that? Yes, ma'am.